Hi guys, welcome to the channel. General love reading for my friends Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for June 2021. As always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you resonate, let us know, like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for the support. So guys, we are going for a Celtic Cross. Let's see what we can get for you. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, June 2021. And we are ready. 2 cards. Current situation, guys. 10 of Wands. The challenge, High Priestess. Crowning energy, Page of Wands. Core of the situation, 5 of Cups. Past energies, 4 of Pentacles. Future energies, well, from the 10 to the Ace of Wands, not too bad. Approach to the situation, 9 of Swords. Energies around you, 7 of Wands. Hopes and fears, Queen of Swords, and the possible outcome, Wheel of Fortune. Well, transition, Ace of Swords, truth and clarity, which is positive because this 9 of Swords needs to be released as an energy. So guys, it seems a completion for a connection that was not exactly a source of satisfaction. The Page of Wands in the crowning energy can be the touch of flirtatious approach that may have helped to start the connection, but it didn't pay off. That's why we have moved towards the 10 of Wands, sadness and disappointments. And there is a major realization, Ace of Swords related in favor of the situation, and the Queen of Swords shows up in the hopes and fears, because basically we need to channel this energy in order to find a closing point to a situation that was not meant to be. Basically, the 10 of Wands is an energy that tells us the story of a man that is taking care of tasks and duties that are part of his journey. He cannot avoid this stage, and so he is offering his best possible effort. He is taking care of what's due with a remarkable amount of maturity and responsibility. I would also like to say that maybe some of you, if you resonate with a completion of an unsatisfying love connection, maybe you are more mature than the person that you were dealing with. And this can be considered as a deal breaker, if you allow me to say. This man is looking for the moment when he will be able to release and let go of the burdens that he has carried on his shoulder for quite some time, because maybe the connection was difficult. It was not flowing in a smooth way with pleasure, when we can truly enjoy the time and the opportunities to be together with a person that can be a companion. But this does not seem to be a situation that involves a fair companion, as I usually say. And so this man is looking for the Ace of Wands, but a little bit of patience is due. Challenge, High Priestess. Guys, the High Priestess knows everything, but she speaks only the essentials. This can be the decision that some of you may have to embrace when it comes to the opportunity to close the unfulfilling connection, kinda going silent in order to allow the ending to manifest. With the fewer the words, the better. It's kinda the choice of words that is coming to my mind right now, because because maybe considering these 7 of Wands in the energies around you, the other person was a little bit reluctant to find common grounds, to meet some of you halfway in order to bring balance to the connection. And again, this factor may have worked against the connection itself. Maybe we are talking about a partner that was not exactly agreeable or reasonable as an individual. Sometimes it happens. And so the High Priestess gets in touch with her intuition. She is in touch with the higher world, the one that we cannot see, but the one that we can feel if we pay the right amount of attention. Maybe you have started and you are still paying attention to the factors that do not sit properly with your virtues and values, and that's why there is a completion. The Page of Wands in the crowning energy, guys. As I was saying, the pages are lovely as energies, but it always depends on the flow. For me, this can be the flirtatious approach that, as I was saying, may have ignited the connection in the first place, but then it didn't evolve. It was just a fling in some sense, and there is no judgment from me. It's just about the energies, because the pages can be lovely, again, awkward and goofy, as I usually say. They deserve attention, and so maybe the opportunity was deserving of attention, but then we need to progress. The pages need to go through the experiences so that they can raise their level, and there is a feeling about maturity that maybe was not fulfilled properly by your person, basically. Core of the situation, 5 of Cups, disappointments, sadness, regrets, things that didn't go according to expectations. Guys, I think that it's fair to say that every new interaction hopefully may start with the best possible intentions, but then things need to happen so that we realize what we are looking at. Expectations were not fulfilled. The figure is looking at the 3 cups spilled on the ground. What didn't go in a satisfying way. In other cards, we see the 4 of Wands at the 2 sides of the bridge. Let's say the potential that a love connection can have moving forward. Maybe it was not possible to fulfill an aspiration that is 4 of Wands related, so stability and trust within a partnership. The 2 of Cups is an energy that is still standing. We need to shift a perception, a perspective, so that moving forward we can be ready to realize when this energy can be manifested again, because it will. The 4 of Pentacles in the past, guys, resonates with the quiet mode, the silence that we can find within the High Priestess. Protection. Because these are intended as love readings, the man keeps the pentacle extremely close to his chest, heart chakra, because maybe the interaction was disappointing, and so we have realized that it was wise and safe to progressively close our defense. But it can also be about finances, maybe for some of you, because the 4 of Pentacles can be about cutting losses, maybe different views about how to manage a partnership, about practicalities of the everyday life, expenses, I guess it's the word. And so this man is embracing this decision to protect himself because experiences have taught him that this can be the wisest choice. And sometimes it is, especially if there is a realization, Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords, driven. There is truth, there is clarity, and a precise way to speak our mind. because we have some type of alignment in favor of the virtues and the values that are important for us and we cannot overlook. Plain and simple. Ace of Wands, future energies, a brand new spark. This is the spark that the man in the Ten of Wands is looking for. It's an encouragement. It may take a little bit of time, guys, because it is fair to say that a certain amount of patience is due, but this is an encouragement, a spark of passion, so that we can ignite a brand new chapter of the journey. It can be positive, auspicious, quite a chance to do things that maybe was not possible or were not possible to do before because of the previous connection. Maybe it was narrow-minded, lacking freedom, or the opportunities to embrace those chances that can bring excitement, because the Ace of Wands is a fiery energy. There is a touch of, I cannot wait to do this thing because it's important for me, I see value in it, and I know that I can be successful if I bring my best possible effort in favor of it. And it is something that can come your way. In the meantime, approach to the situation, Nine of Swords. This is what we need to avoid, basically. We need to approach the transition by releasing the Nine of Swords energy, which is most of the times self-inflicted. That's why the challenge with the High Priestess is crucial, because basically we need to embrace the higher power of the High Priestess instead of the doubts and the questions that we can find in the Nine of Swords, monkey mind, going left and right, overthinking a lot of things. Oh my goodness, what should I do? Was it my fault that the situation was super challenging? An exercise of the mind that sometimes is totally unnecessary, because we cannot think things straight, and this is an obstacle that we need to remove. Energies around you guys, Seven of Wands. This is a stubborn energy, and so coming back a little bit about the Four of Pentacles, this can be even the energy that at some point some of your partners may have started to manifest. With the Seven of Wands, you shall not pass. I am closed off. I will not open up. Something along those lines. It can be about the stubbornness of a person, but we need to be careful with the stand that resonates with the stubborn one, because another person, of course, can decide that they are not interested in dealing with someone that basically is out of reach every time for whatever reason. This can be the energy channeled by the previous person. It was too difficult because maybe they were, or they are still, caught up in their ways, in their thinking process, and maybe the two of you do not resonate, and sometimes it happens. It's part of the adventure. But this man is standing up and tall because he wants to protect something that for him can be considered as extremely important. From external factors, these ones can be related also to part of the Ten of Wands. Conversations, exchanges, situations, interactions within the connection. We couldn't find a way to communicate productively because basically the defenses were always up, and at some point we need to make a decision about a situation like that, because basically we are not moving. The Queen of Swords in the hopes and fears, guys. First and foremost, there can be a touch of fear factor in the necessity to cut the connection away, because the consequence is that we need to embrace a single status, and maybe a person may question the opportunity. But on the other hand, this can be the best possible decision that a person may make. And so the Queen of Swords is about a brilliant mind, extremely rational, practical. She can swing the Ace of Swords with great comfort. She will accept no nonsense coming from a partner, for example, and she can dissect a situation in order to understand what's going on and which can be the best possible approach moving forward. Sometimes the Queen can sound cold, detached, and harsh. She is in alignment with her truth, and sometimes the truth coming from a person may not be one that another individual may like. But guys, again, this seems to be a picture of the interactions that can happen in our everyday life, and we just need to make the best out of them. If a connection, a situation is not meant to be because there is only struggle within it, we need to realize that and take the proper steps. Wheel of Fortune in the possible outcome. Completion, life cycles, life chapters that follow one another. From an ending, the chance to embrace a new beginning. And it may sound a cliche, I will not argue with it, but it is what it is, and the energies are what the energies are. The Wheel of Fortune is about time, divine timing, fate and destiny sometimes. And maybe the decision to close a connection can be an act of destiny, because if it was not working, what's the point? We need to be respectful, we need to be fair, we need to be honest with ourselves first and foremost, and then we act accordingly. But there is no point in settling for a 10 of Wands situation if we know deep inside that it's not a source of satisfaction. And so the wheel spins according to a predetermined time so that we can embrace the journey moving forward. Lessons are involved, kind of like the word. We have the opportunity to be wiser with more awareness so that moving forward we will not miss an opportunity like the Ace of Wands, because we will have the clarity in order to realize that this can be the chance for us to shine bright, especially compared with a situation like one that we can associate to the 10 of Wands, 5 of Cups, touch of 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands with overwhelming emotions, 9 of Swords related. It may have been an interesting interaction in the beginning, but then it didn't pay off, and there is a major realization about that. This can be a lucky break, guys. The Wheel of Fortune can be a lucky break, the chance to break free from a situation that was not meant to be. The future holds something brighter, more positive, and it is fair for a person to evaluate the chance to aim high so that they can pursue their inner happiness, as I usually say, and their satisfaction. Let's see, guys, where these energies are going. I hope that I made myself clear and this was helpful. I'll continue on Vimeo. I'll see you there if you want to join me. The link is below. If you resonate, let us know. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I wish you all the best. Take very good care of you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.